Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to talk about a forbidden word that not many people in the stacking community like to talk about. Now that word is crypto. Now for many people here in the stacking community, crypto is looked at like a bit of a swear word. And that is because people that stack precious metals, they stack precious metals for a reason. And one of the number one reasons why many people that I've met stack precious metals in the first place is because they like to be outside of the financial institutions. They don't like to have their money linked to bank accounts or any kind of exchange, whether it be a stock exchange or a crypto exchange. They like their hard-earned cash tied up in this stuff. They like physical assets, and they like something that's actually tangible, something that you can pick up and you can physically hold, and it actually has physical value. Now that is the reason why, in my opinion, many people that stack precious metals don't like to hold crypto, because they can't see the tangible side of it. They're not too concerned with property or even stocks, because when you buy a stock, you're buying part of a company, and a company has bricks and mortar, it has employees, it has cash flow. Whereas with crypto, it's one of those things that's a very, very speculative play. Now, don't get me wrong, I do hold crypto in my portfolio, and I've always said it, I do think that crypto is actually part of a diversified portfolio, but I don't like to often mention it on this channel because it's one of those things that you can make a lot of money or you can lose a lot of money. There's not many projects out there that are stable in the crypto space, and that is because it hasn't been around for that long a period of time. It hasn't really stood the test of time. You look at something like an index fund and you can put some money in it, and over a long period of time, and I'm talking between 10 20 years, you're going to make a consistent return that tends to trend upwards. If you're putting your money in, say, let's say the S&P 500, for example, you're looking at round about 10% returns minus your 3%, which is inflation on a normal kind of scale. Once inflation kind of levels back out when it's around where it should be, you're looking at around 7% growth year on year, like I said, over a long period of time. Whereas there's nothing like that in the crypto space. It's too speculative. You either make a lot of money or you lose a lot of money, in my experience. So what I wanted to do in today's video is I wanted to introduce you to a channel that I have been watching for some time now. Now the channel is called Crypto Strang. And like I said, I've been watching this channel for some time. I actually first heard of Cardano. And for those of you that are in the crypto space and you are interested in crypto, the ticker symbol is ADA. And I actually got in Cardano when I first heard Crypto Strang talking about it on his channel, when I first stumbled across his channel. Now, I actually made quite a lot of money from Cardano. It actually tripled in value from when I brought it to when I sold. And I just thought maybe it was luck, or maybe this guy actually knows what he's talking about and he's actually done a lot of research into the crypto space. Now, I started watching these videos again a couple of weeks ago, and the reason I started watching them again is because the cycle so far in crypto has been every 4 years there's been a bull run. And that is because all of the altcoins, everything follows Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin rewards half every 4 years. Now, for those of you that are in crypto, do correct me if any of this information is wrong. This is just kind of my research. So, like I've always said, do not take any of what I say on this channel as financial advice. You've got to do your research into anything you invest in, even when you're investing in silver, which is what I mainly talk about on this channel. You've still got to make your own investment decisions. You've still got to do your own research, and you've still got to stick to your own budgets. But as I've seen with crypto, since it's been around, it has been in cycles of every 4 years. And that is, like I said, because Bitcoin rewards half every 4 years. And what that means is when people are mining Bitcoin, the amount of rewards that you can get from mining each block of Bitcoin halves every year. So for example, say the first year Bitcoin come out, and I haven't got all these figures to hand, but say the first year when Bitcoin came out, every time you mine one Bitcoin, you're rewarded, or every time you solve one problem on the blockchain or whatever it is, you're rewarded, let's say 10 Bitcoins. And then in roughly 4 years time, that reward halves. So when you mine one Bitcoin or solve the problem on the blockchain or whatever it is, and like I said, I don't know exactly the ins and outs, the rewards are halved again. So the following year it would only be 5 Bitcoins rewarded. And as time goes on, it's halved and halved and halved. And that is why the main crypto cycle has seen a bull run every single 4 years, because of this, because the rewards are getting less and less for Bitcoin. So therefore Bitcoin is a lot harder to mine, and therefore it's a lot harder to acquire, and that is why people want to own some of it. And when Bitcoin's doing well, all of the altcoins and all the rest of it seem to do very well as well. Now, the next halving of Bitcoin is due in 2024. So next year. So that is why I've started to look into crypto a little bit more. That is why I've been backing away a little bit from investing in precious metals, because I wanted to allocate a little bit more capital into crypto, ready for the potential bull run in 2024. Now, like I said, I started watching Crypto Strang's videos again a couple of weeks back, and I saw that he had a Telegram group, and I've actually joined his Telegram group. And for those of you that are interested in also joining, if you want to kind of learn a little bit more about crypto and see what it's all about, I will leave a link to his Telegram group in the description of this video. Do head over. I think there's around about 102 members currently. So it's a fairly kind of family community, if you like. It's quite a close-knit community, similar to Stacker Social. It's not one of those Telegram groups that has sort of 30,000 people in and your questions don't get seen or answered, and it's a lot of kind of pump and dump coins being advertised. It's more of a kind of close-knit family, like I said, like Stacker Social, where you can actually ask questions and people will answer you and give you advice and things like that along the way. So it's definitely worth checking out, in my opinion, and I'm a member of it. So like I said, I will put a link in the description. Do head over and say hello. But yeah, today's video, I wanted to kind of discuss my thoughts on crypto, and also I wanted to hear those of you in the comment section, your thoughts on crypto. Are you one of these people that is very much hardcore stacker, and this is what I want to put my money into? This is a tangible asset. This is physical. I hold it, therefore I own it. Or do you actually like the idea of being diversified and having a little bit of crypto? Because the thing is with crypto, and like I said at the beginning of the video, crypto in my experience is very much you either win big or you lose big. I haven't really seen a kind of balance in between. Even with Bitcoin, although Bitcoin is a little bit more stable compared to kind of the altcoins and Ethereum and things like that, it is also very, very erratic, and it does have big rises and big falls. So it's one of those things that you've got to be very, very careful with. Now, the thing is with precious metals, although there's lots of different types of precious metals, let's talk about silver. Although there's lots of different types of coins, you've got an American Silver Eagle, you've got kookaburras, you've got the old vintage rounds, you've got the standard Britannias, you've got all these different types of silver that you can buy. You can buy poured silver, you can buy tubes of silver, 1 ounce bars. There's a lot of different choice when it comes to silver. However, they all hold the same intrinsic value, as in they all contain silver. They're all tied to the spot price of silver, and regardless whether you've got this piece or this piece, they all have silver content in them. Now, it's very, very different when you're investing in the crypto market. You have lots of different coins to pick from. You have Ethereum, you have Bitcoin, you have Polkadot, you have Cardano, you have Crow, you have Quant. You have all these different types of coins. So it's not as easy to get it right. You can go out and buy any one of these pieces of silver, and over a long period of time, the charts have shown that it is either going to slowly increase in value or at the very least hold the same value against the inflation rate. Whereas if you was to buy all these different coins in terms of crypto coins, that one could go to zero, 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 that one might do okay, that one might do really well, or they all go to zero. So it's a very, very risky game. Although you've got lots of different choices when it comes to precious metals, you can't really go wrong over a long period of time, because even if you're buying a more premium piece, you've still got the intrinsic value of silver backing it. So you can still sell it for the minimum amount that is spot price. You've always got that kind of automatic stop loss, if you like, because even if the premium is lost on the item that you've brought, you've still got the minimum spot price that you can sell the item for. So yeah, like I said, it's really, really interesting to hear people's thoughts on crypto. Some people are really passionate about crypto, and like I've said, a lot of people that are involved in stacking, they don't tend to really venture too much into that side of things. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people, and top of my head I can think of Creative Precious Metals, I can think of Constitutional Stacker, people like this that are interested in crypto. So it's not kind of one size fits all when it comes to us stackers. Me, myself, like getting involved in crypto. I know that Addicted to Precious Metals is also quite a big fan of crypto as well. So there are people that dabble in both, but as a kind of rule, it's kind of like we keep ourselves to ourselves. The crypto people don't really like the stacking people because we both believe in different things. The crypto people think that this is outdated, you're not going to make any money from this. And the people that like this stuff think that crypto is too modern, they don't understand it, it's got no intrinsic value, it's got nothing back in it, it's all a waste of money. So today's purpose of the video is to try and build the two communities together, to try and get everyone to have a little bit more of an open mind and to almost look at crypto as part of a diversified portfolio. So like I said, I will leave a link to Crypto Strang's Telegram group in the description of this video. I'll also leave a link to his YouTube channel as well in this video, because I think it's very interesting. Like I said, I've actually got first-hand experience from making money from one of his recommendations, and that was, like I said, Cardano. I bought Cardano, it tripled in value, and that was only in a kind of short space of time, and I sold it and made quite a nice amount of profit from that coin. Now, you've always got to be very careful with crypto channels, and this is kind of not just a warning for Crypto Strang's channel, it's also a warning for any other crypto channels that you watch, because you do get a lot of crypto channels talking about lots of different coins. So when you go to any of these crypto channels, you'll see that they cover an array of different projects, an array of different coins, and you need to do your own research. You can't watch one video from a crypto channel of someone talking really highly about a particular project because they're either really passionate about it, or they've been gifted some coins as a promotion to talk about it, or they might just be covering it because it's a popular coin and people want to hear about it. But you can't just take their word for it. You do have to go and do your own research. The same as when I first saw his video talking about Cardano. I didn't just rush out and buy it. I did a lot of research into it, and I made sure that I was confident in the coin before I put money in. Because if you don't put your money into something that you're confident on, when you see these slight drops, it's a lot easier to panic sell because you've only followed someone else's decision. You haven't made your own decision. You haven't looked into it. You haven't brought it for a reason. You've just brought it because they like it. And when it drops, you panic and you sell. Whereas if you've done your own research and you like what the project stand for, you like their roadmap, you like what they're doing, then when you see the little drops, you look at it as an opportunity and you can actually buy for a lower price instead of panicking and selling. So I'm going to wrap the video up there because I don't want it to be too long. But like I said, do please let me know what you think about crypto. Do you have any in your diversified portfolio, or do you stay well clear of it? And I will leave, like I said, all the links to Crypto Strang's channel in the description of this video. I've also asked him if he would put a video together talking through his top 10 holdings and why he holds those particular projects. So do keep a lookout for that video. And again, I'll link that in the description once he gets around to filming it and uploads it. So you can kind of see what someone that is really interested and passionate about crypto is actually putting their hard-earned money into. And then you can make your own decisions whether you would like to also do the same. So like I said, it's a way of building the two communities together, making people from the stacking community maybe have a little bit more of an open mind. And also when he releases his video, he's going to also mention this channel. So it's going to make those people that have not even maybe even heard about stacking precious metals, maybe head over to my channel and also see somewhere else where you can also put your money as an investment. So as always, thanks very much for all the support. Thank you, Crypto Strang, for agreeing to put a video together to show everyone your top 10 holdings. I also wanted to say a massive thank you to the latest 365 Club members. We have CY Sterling that has recently joined the barrel, and we also have Long Lived Coins. So thank you very much for joining the 365 Club. I really do appreciate all your support. As always, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a very nice day. You have Crow, you have Quant,